My beautiful sister, as a daughter of the Most High, walking in her queen mentality, you are literally in divine position to be presented to your king, okay? Being presented and being pursued or pursuing as a woman are completely different experiences and processes in the kingdom of heaven, okay? And today, your host, your queen, Samara, is going to be breaking down what it means to be presented and when God tells kings to pursue. My dear, you are locked and loaded at the right place at the right time. If you clicked on this video, if the Holy Spirit led you to this exact video at this appointed time in your life, because today we have a word for you, okay? Holy Spirit is speaking through me in this hour right now about marriages and relationships and healing and all the beautiful things that this ministry represents. And so if you are on the receiving end of this knowledge, you are about to be blessed, honey, because the Lord blessed me, okay? Healed Woman, just a quick introduction, is a growing, thriving community of now kings and queens, okay? It started off as queens, but we save space for the kings, on fire for two very distinct things in the kingdom. One, we are becoming kings and queens of extraordinary faith, worth, and valor. And two, we are overcoming toxic mindsets as it relates to love and dating through Christ-centered recovery. My dear, my king, my queen, today, we are speaking about when God desires to present you as a queen to your king and when he tells kings to pursue accordingly. So this is not the first video that I think I've recorded content on the concept of pursuing versus presenting, okay? I think in that video, and I will link it down below, I discussed maybe the difference between a woman, being presented as all the women of extraordinary faith were presented to their kings in the Bible. And then I talked about how pursuing is not necessarily very feminine or very queen-like of you in the kingdom, okay? It is the kings, the men that do the pursuing, and God will alert them at the right time. So in the relationship world, in the kingdom relationship world, being presented allows you to rest in your femininity, allows you to embody another characteristic of the queen mindset in that you are poised to receive. You are an invitation, okay? Your whole spirit is very inviting to the masculine energy. Being pursued means that you are attracting inherently his energy coming toward you, okay? His desire for you to make you his wife. We do not ascribe to the girlfriend experience here at Healed Woman, okay? So if that's you, honey, it's time to let go. Drop the list. There's no girlfriend experience, no boyfriend experience. We are wives. We're already wives, honey, because we're the bride of Christ, okay? That is exactly what we preach here on this channel, and I pray that you receive it in your heart as the Holy Spirit is trying to share it with you. He does not prepare people to be girlfriends. He prepares the wife, the bride, okay? So when we think of the exchange, the energy exchange between being presented and the king pursuing, it puts you in divine alignment, okay? It puts you in that, or it allows you to rest in that state of femininity where you are an invitation, where your energy is inviting for him to come over, to pursue you, to approach you, to take things a step further, and it puts him in the position of being able to lead, okay? Being able to operate in his masculine, being able to operate in his intention, okay? His godly intention and ambition in making you a wife, in allowing the Lord to say, that's her, go after her, and she will receive you, okay? We're listening with our spiritual ears because this is all occurring in the spiritual realm before it is ever manifested in the physical. Pursuing as a woman puts you outside of alignment, okay? Pursuing puts you in the pursuant role. It puts you in the more aggressive role. It puts you in the more domineering role of stepping outside of receiving to pursue, to make something happen. There is nothing wrong with making your intentions known, with making your interests known, but it does not have to be done in a way where you are the main pursuant, where you are the one driving the ship, where you are the one steering, okay? The Holy Spirit will put you in a place where you can rest in the fact that you have made your intentions known, like Ruth, and we're going to get to the woman of faith in the Bible a little bit later, where you have laid at the threshing floor, okay, laid at Boaz's feet and let him know, signaled your availability for an interaction, and he will move accordingly. He will conclude the matter in a day, okay? It does not have you stepping outside of alignment, out of, who you are operating in as a queen, and it allows your king to naturally fall in line, to step in line and say, this is the woman that the Lord has turned my spirit toward, and I will pursue her accordingly, okay? Being presented, okay, to the man God has for you. Allows God to choose your husband, okay? So again, you are submitting to God as your matchmaker, okay, as the ultimate steward of your soul, of your love life, okay? You're saying, Lord, you have permission to, steer the ship wherever you would have it, and I trust your ability to pair me with someone who will complement me, okay? It allows God to reveal the identity of your spouse in his due timing. You're not stepping outside of God's timing trying to pursue a relationship that you have no business in. You are not stepping outside of his will or outside of his path for you, and you're allowing God to literally bring the person to you, or for him to guide you to his field, okay, to the king's field, to the king's palace in the case of Queen Esther. You will literally be sent for. Oh my gosh, that's so prophetic and so powerful. You will literally be sent for, like Rebecca, okay? God will literally lead you into the garden like Adam and Eve. I mean, it is all up and through these stories of women of faith in the Bible and how they were literally brought into the field, into the atmosphere of their king at the perfect time, and they were presented and they knew what to do, their king knew what to do, and it was beautiful, okay? So that's kind of what we're going to be discussing in the pursuing versus presenting conversation today. Once presented, okay, once God makes the first move to put you in the divine view, okay, the divine like purview of your king, the king will be nudged, okay? Holy Spirit will nudge the king and say, that's your wife. Pursue her. That's your wife. That's bone of your bone, flesh of your flesh. I made her from you, for you. That's yours. Claim her. Claim your bride. He will literally say these things to your king. I think it is incredible that we as people of faith journey through life expecting to hear God's voice on everything, anything and everything except about our relationships. Like, it baffles my mind. I can't even think of a question right now that I want to ask. We want to hear God's voice about our purpose, about what we should be doing, about our career ambitions, about what we should be pursuing, about how our gifts will make room for us. But we do not wait to hear his voice regarding the literal partner he has for us. We do not ask God, speak to me about my husband. Prepare me for my husband. What do you want me to know about my husband? We do not prophesy over our own lives regarding the promises God has already laid out in his word regarding marriages, regarding relationships, purposeful relationships, okay? If you see me fidgeting with my necklace, I'm really struggling with her right now, so pray for me. Pray for me to look coordinated. We do not, seek the Holy Spirit's understanding on things pertaining to our relationships, our relationship life. We do not allow him to prune us, to heal us, to turn our heart toward the person that God has for us, okay? It is important that the Lord is already, or it is necessary that the Lord is already speaking to you about this person before you even meet them.